Hold on 1 second. Now you want big traps, right? So before you go to the gym listening to some of these weirdos doing rack pulls above the knees, let me tell you something here. Rack pulls do not give you big traps. You want massive traps? Shrugs. Just like always, just like the old days of Arnold fucking Schwarzenegger. You want those massive traps? You want those cobra traps? Shrugs. Not rack pulls above the knee. Listen. Rack pulls above the knee, all they are is a fancy new little exercise someone brought up out of nowhere. It's just like sitting on a flat bench with a pulley and doing bicep curls with your arm on the bench. It's just some new phase, some new gimmick that somebody threw out there for you. All the rack pulls above the knee is the ending motion of a deadlift. That's it. All rack pulls above the knee is the ending motion of a deadlift. Right here, above the knee is just that final motion right there. Pulling up and locking out. It's going to work your lower back just like a deadlift, only on that back position. You still might get the spinal compression, but the only thing that's different between a rack pull and a deadlift is you're not coming off the floor with it. You're starting here above the knee and you're simply pulling back. Notice the pull back here. See the traps? They're not being used. Maybe to hold the weight, but it's not being used at all. Now, imagine I'm doing a shrug. You need that range of motion. This range of motion here, that's a shrug. That works these traps. Not a rack pull locking out. Especially heavy 1,000-pound rack pulls. I don't know what genius woke up and decided that was a good idea. Listen, you want big traps. You get to the gym, you do them many ways. Grab you a pair of dumbbells, one on each hand. Just like this. Do your shrugs. Shrug it up. You need this range of motion. That right there, that's where you get your power. That's where you get your strength and your size and your shrugs. Pulling it up. Do the same thing with the straight bar. Same motion. Get it? Pull it up. Breathe out. Pull that up. That's a shrug. That works the traps. If you do this, now sometimes when I do my side laterals with the dumbbells, I'm working shoulders. Normally you're standing up, you got a slight arc, not too much of an arc. It all depends on your body type, but you want to do them right. So pull it up. You can somewhat work your traps. But if you really want to work your traps by doing the shoulder raises, bend forward slightly. Put a little bit of arc in your back, but you're not bent over like this. And you right as you pull up, you kind of like that. You bring those elbows up. Wow. You might want to lighten up the weight, but you will not only work your side delts, but you're going to hit those traps too. Like that. Bring those elbows up. Flare it out just like this. Kind of tuck it in like that. Same thing. You gotta have the mind-muscle connection. You gotta be wanting to work the traps when you do it this way. There's many ways to work those traps. You want big traps, you gotta work the traps. Rack pulls above the knee are not gonna give you big, massive traps. Trust me, people. I didn't get these. Doing rack pulls above the knee. With all that said, get to the gym, do work, muscle up.
My adversaries cry like hoes, fully eradicate my foes. My lyrics explode on contact. Came in you hoes, who else but mama's only son? But the phony niggas in the world say my name, watch bitches come. Now fire when ready, stay watching now.